as previously promised, I am going to do more than just our yoga flows. We are also going to go into some of the more psychological aspects of and benefits of practicing yoga. One of which is quitting habits that no longer serve you and they're just adding harm and taking money from your pocket. And today we're talking about smoking. I still miss it. Sometimes I just imagine that I'm doing it. If you're a smoker and you're trying to quit, I get it. I've been there so many times. I have tried to quit smoking, since I started smoking. I have been a smoker since I was a teenager. I still occasionally will have a cigarette, and I admit that because it's just true. And I don't feel bad about that, but if you've seen me out there and you've been like, oh, you're smoking a cigarette, and you've talked about quitting smoking in your book and on your yoga channel, that's true. I'm human. I have done that. No shame, because the truth is, it's not a moral failing to be a smoker. It's just not healthy for you. And it also can act as a crutch rather than allowing you to experience what it is to self-regulate your body using your body. So if you'll notice, the main action of smoking is inhaling and exhaling, which we do in yoga all the time. So if you deal with anxiety, going out and having a cigarette, basically you are practicing pranayama with a toxic instrument. So if you just take that and throw that out, you are practicing pranayama. You're focusing on the inhale and the exhale, which calms your nervous system down. This is called heart rate variability, and it helps regulate your parasympathetic nervous system and your sympathetic nervous system, aka rest and digest, or fight, flight, freeze. My face stopped working. Fight, flight, or freeze. Or fawn. We'll get into that on another day. So by using the skills that you've learned as a smoker, you can apply those to your pranayama practice in yoga, which is your breathing practice. And that's what we're going to do today. And just a caveat, if you use smoking as a form of self-regulation because you've been through trauma or you have come out of some other type of addiction like drinking and you've put that aside, or you have gotten out of an abusive relationship and you use smoking as a self-soother, there's no shame in that. I just want to emphasize that. What I'm offering is the chance to try something different that doesn't have the same effects, long-term effects that smoking has on the body, just to give you an option. So if you want to keep smoking and you know the effects of it, then no shame zone here, no shame. If you want to quit, let's try some exercises. The first exercise we're going to do is alternate nostril breathing, where you will inhale through one nostril and hold at the top, and then exhale through the opposite. Then inhale through that same nostril, hold at the top, plug it, and exhale through the other. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. I'll take my right thumb, place it against my right nostril, inhale through the left nostril, hold at the top, plug the nose on the left, exhale through the right nostril. Inhale through the right, hold at the top, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right, hold at the top, plug the right nostril in, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. And exhale through the right. That's it. So simple. And even if you have a stuffed up nose, you can still make that work. It'll actually help clear you out. Sometimes, if you're really, really stuffed up, it might not work and it'll just feel horrible. Then don't do it. So that's one that I use a lot when I feel really anxious. And I know it looks weird, so yeah, if you're in the service industry and you go out in the back alley or out front to go have a cigarette on your break and you start doing that, might look weird, but whatever. It's a good conversation starter. If someone wants to talk to you about it, you can be like, yeah, this is me smoking. Match. There's another that is a 3-part breath, but I do it a lot in my other videos, so you probably already know it. But if you're just here for this practice of pranayama to help quit smoking, then I will show you what happens. I'm going to back up so you can see my belly. You're going to inhale super, super deep and place your right hand on your low belly, and you're going to feel your belly expand because your diaphragm is going down. And then you're going to breathe into the ribs, and then you're going to breathe into the chest. So you imagine you're filling 3 chambers with air. So the first sip, you don't want to take in as much as you can take. You want to take in just a sip. 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 Exhale. 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 So the same thing goes for that. Inhale, and with the exhale as well, you want to very deliberately exhale in 3 parts. So instead of going exhaling everything at once, you're taking your time releasing. So let's do that together. Get into a comfortable seat and sit up really straight. Take a couple natural breaths in and out. All right, so we inhale, low belly. Inhale, ribs. Inhale, chest. Exhale, chest. Exhale, ribs. Exhale, belly. Inhale, belly. Inhale, ribs. Inhale, chest. Exhale, chest. Exhale, ribs. Exhale, belly. Inhale, belly. Inhale, ribs. Inhale, chest. Exhale, chest. Exhale, ribs. Exhale, low belly. So what you'll notice is that action that you're taking when you're smoking, that inhale, deep inhale, and that exhale, we're just doing the same thing, creating intention behind the breath. The intention behind the breath of smoking, you're drawing attention to the breath because you're having to consciously breathe in, consciously breathe out. Okay, good job. You're awesome. You did so good by showing up for yourself, staying through this video and my weirdness, and making the effort to see if there isn't another way that you can reward yourself, because I know cigarettes can often feel like a reward or a pacifier when you're angry or a self-soother when you're sad. And I know it's weird to think that just doing these deep breathing exercises can feel the same as like packing your pack and then popping that bad boy in and taking that first crackling drag. Yeah, see, now you want to smoke again. It's okay. I like it too. I am not going to sit here and be one of those people that's like, oh, I hate cigarettes, you must quit. My life has gotten better since I quit smoking. I sleep better and I don't spend as much money. That's the only reason. There's no shame in it, really. People that try and shame you for that, unless you're like smoking around a toddler and you're giving them secondhand smoke, I mean that's not great. But if you're out in the woods alone smoking a cigarette, there's nothing morally wrong with what you're doing. Okay, that's it. You're awesome. Don't be too hard on yourself. Know that there's options here for you to take. And when you start to crave a cigarette, pick one of those two things to do. Now, for more on the trauma aspect of smoking and anxiety and the different coping mechanisms, I'm going to put a longer video about my journey and what that's looked like when it comes to self-regulating and self-medicating after I've gone through some crazy stuff, guys. And I'm sure that many of you have as well. You're not alone. I'm here for you. We are going to make this world a better place by treating ourselves right and helping ourselves be the healthiest, happiest version that we could possibly be on a planet that has so much darkness as well. Namaste, and have a beautiful day.